Good evening. This is the Lion of Legend, and welcome back to A Date with Death. Figured we'd try to get something different than the DLC ending this time. You've always been a perfectly ordinary person. An ordinary person with an ordinary job and an ordinary apartment. That is, putting aside some of the strange occurrences that happen around you. Who hasn't been involved in a train crash, a house fire, a hurricane, and a parachute-related skydiving issue, all in the span of a few months after all? You've always been this way. You found yourself in many unlucky situations, but come out unscathed every time. Friends and family have always called you lucky, but at this point, you don't even bat an eyelash at these occurrences. A piano falls from a 6-story building above you. You simply step to the side. You trip on your shoelace and fall down a flight of stairs. Not even a scratch. It's on one of these unusually ordinary days when you arrive home and look into your mirror. What do you see? Alright, let's see what I can work with this time. Alright, I think this works for me. A bio. Single lion looking to have a good time with an extremely attractive Grimm Reaper. Yeah, that sounds good enough. Now let's decorate our room. I think this is good. Let's see, what do we want to call our Sphinx? I don't know, I'll call her Destiny, why not? Destiny is sitting on your bed regally. For a moment, you're unsure if you own Destiny, or if Destiny owns you. But of course, it's obvious to you. Destiny merely allows your existence. A ding comes from your laptop. You take a look at what you expected to be an email. Instead, you find yourself face to face with a strange app you've never seen before. You look at it for a moment, before hitting the X in the corner of the program. I'll deal with it later. We'll give Destiny a pet. You pet Destiny. Her skin is velvet to the touch. She purrs in response as you give them a scritch under the chin. A second ding echoes through the room. Worried, you look back to your laptop screen. The app is once again open and flashing on your hotbar. You wonder for a moment if you'd somehow picked up some malware. We'll just ignore it. Let's see what we have to read. The Wanderer. The world was empty. Life was gone. The Soul Whisperer wandered, now and forever. For an eternity, their footsteps echoed through empty streets and desolate ruins. Not even a soul remained to guide to their final resting place. And so, the Soul Whisperer was alone. Such was their fate. The fate of one bound to both life and death, without possessing either. They walked through a crumbling city, looking in on the remains of a civilization lost to time. Had it been 100 years? Or 1,000? Seconds merged into minutes, hours into days, months into years. And for once, they wondered when their wandering would come to an end. Their soul was bound to the very world, fated to walk it until the very land itself ceased to exist. Something caught their eye, a soul unlike any other. As black as night, with 1,000 silvery stars glittering and flowing like a river within its dark folds, the Soul Whisperer approached it, and in turn, it sang them a song. A voiceless song filled with wonder and awe. For a moment, the Soul Whisperer was lost in the rhythm of the universe, caught up in the symphony of the cosmos. But soon enough, the song came to an end, and the Soul Whisperer finally felt something they didn't know was possible. Fear. Fear of the loneliness that came with guiding the world's final soul to their resting place. It only took a moment for the soul to disappear, leaving behind a sea of glittering stars in the wanderer's wake. The world was empty. Life was gone. But the Soul Whisperer remained, an eternal wanderer, forever seeking the lost souls of the world that were already long gone. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Your apartment is on the 5th floor of a downtown apartment building. There's nowhere you want to go at the moment, but you overhear some talking on the other side of the hall beyond. You don't know your neighbors very well yet. Perhaps now is a good time to learn more about them. I wonder if this story changes at all based on our actions. You put your ear to the door, straining through the wood to hear the words being spoken beyond. You hear the sound of someone knocking, then a door opening. Sorry to disturb you. I just moved in down the hall, and I had a package meant for you delivered to my apartment. A deep, rich voice floats through the door. Oh my gosh, I thought the package got lost. I really can't thank you enough, the other voice responds, light and somewhat airy. Well, it gave me a chance to introduce myself to you, so I called it good luck on my part. Here, all yours. Thanks. Again, the voice trails off. Oh, my apologies. My name is... The voice is muffled for a moment as the elevator dings, and you miss the next few words. Your humble servant. The second voice laughs. I feel like I owe you something for having to bring that heavy box all the way over here. I would hardly call one flight of stairs all the way over, but I wouldn't turn down a coffee, the deeper voice replies. Oh, how about tomorrow? It's a date. I mean, not really, but see you tomorrow. See you. You hear the door close, and the sound of footsteps walking away from the door, and then silence. Before you hear the sound of pottery falling, then shattering onto the ground. The door opens again. The deep voice speaks first. I, didn't see your plant there. Coffee's on me? You hear the second voice giggle, then speak. It's alright. I've been meaning to get a new pot for ages. Let me at least help cleaning it up. It's really no trouble. I insist. I was the clumsy one. Alright, let me get the broom. The voice becomes muffled, then silent. That seems to be all the information you'll get for today. The dings are coming much more frequently now. Someone, or something, wants your attention. You're not worried now, you're angry. The dinging is starting to annoy you. For a moment, you contemplate throwing your laptop out of the window, but calm before you possibly commit a crime by dropping a laptop from the 5th story of a building and knocking someone out. we'll ignore it. Let's water the plants. You give your sprouts a hearty drink. You swear you almost hear it saying thank you. The dinging is constant. You don't know how much longer you can put up with the sound. Perhaps it's time to check what's going on here. That's it, you think. You are going to commit a very bad act to this laptop of yours. You've halfway opened your window when you come to your senses and close the app once more. You quickly delete it from your desktop and empty your trash can. But 2 moments later, it reappears exactly where it was before and opens again. You think about these sketchy sites you've been on, but even that is hard to concentrate on past the constant dinging, wow. You attempt to delete it again, but it won't delete anymore. Try again. Nothing happens. Try again, but angrier. Nothing continues to happen. Great. Guess I've got a virus. We'll stare the app down. Nope, you think. Not today. You keep staring at it. The dinging begins to drive you insane. You attempt to shut the computer down, but even that isn't working. And we'll click on the app. It seems to be a strange chat room. Foolish mortal, you shall evade me no more. I have had enough of you fiddling around in your room and ignoring me. I have come to reap your soul. That is far more important. Hand it over willingly, for I am not here to play games. Answer me at once. Hello? I see you wish to ignore my demands. Foolish. Incredibly foolish. Please respond. Does it not work after all? Well, this is quite embarrassing. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello? Testing. Fuck me. Well, is that an offer? An offer? An offer for what? If you don't get it, don't worry about it. Tell me at once. Or what? Or I shall take your soul at once. Isn't that what you threatened me with anyway? Seriously, is this a virus or something? A virus? No, don't be absurd. This is an application that I have created. What? For messaging you. Why? I don't even know who you are. It's a little strange to message a random girl out of nowhere. Wait, am I a girl? I thought I was a boy. I guess I'm a girl. Random. There is no element of randomness at play here. You are not some random girl. You're a very specific girl. Okay, getting creepier. Do I know you from somewhere then? I told you, I have come to reap your soul. Yeah, you said that once or twice. I'm actually starting to feel sorry for you. Do not belittle me. I am coming for what is owed to me, that is all. It would do you well not to get in my way. I don't owe you anything. You do, just you don't know it yet. It is my job to know it for you. There is no need to be afraid. It is a natural process. And this job is? Thank you for finally asking. beg me to tell you. I don't care that much. Really? Oh. Now I feel bad. You can tell me. I am the Grim Reaper, and I have come to claim your soul. Right. Very normal. Not gonna lie, not the weirdest scam someone's tried on me. There was this one time I got a message from a time-traveling astronaut. Said I had to wire them money to preserve the space-time continuum. Did you send them money? That sounds important. Somehow I'm not surprised that you would fall for that. What? It was a lie? Well, I hope it was. Now you're making me worry. Time is not something to mess with. I'll keep that in mind. Good. Even a mortal must realize that playing with time rarely leads to happy results. But you're trying to distract me, aren't you? Your soul, now. You will hand it over. I have to ask, is this a roleplay? A roleplay? What is a roleplay? Like you're pretending to be the Grim Reaper, and you want me to be your enemies to lovers' sweetheart? What? No, I am the Grim Reaper. This is no game of make-believe. This is a matter of utmost seriousness. It's a little hard to take you seriously. Why? Maybe because you're literally a stranger on the internet. Everyone is a stranger before you meet them. But most people don't claim to be a mythological creature. Because they are not. I am. I don't usually respond to spam messages like this. Now I'm thinking I should. Anyway, do you seriously think you're the Grim Reaper? Excuse me? It's a little cute. Cute? Yeah, in a weird way. Why won't you take me seriously? Well, it could be that you keep saying things like, I have come to eat your soul. I never said that. You did. I did not. You have no proof. Delete chat log. Neither do you, Litter Mr. Grim Reaper. You mock my title now? It's less mocking, more light teasing. Wait. Quick question. Do you walk around being like, I am death in real life too? What? Bow down to me, your soul is mine. You do, don't you? Stunned silence. Is your hair as dark as night? Do you hide behind long bangs? I think I can imagine you completely. It's a funny thought. You. I will not be mocked by a mortal. Give me your soul. Your soul is mine for the harvesting. It will be a 3-course meal. You do type like that, though. How so? It's all kind of edgy. Every single thing you say. I am not edgy. I am death. You're just proving my point. This is not how you pick up people, you know. Picking up nobody. The fact you admitted it. The only thing I wish to pick up is your soul. I don't know. I'm kinda attached to it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pass. Passing is not an option. What are you going to do about it? It seems you aren't understanding exactly what's at stake here. Answer this at once. Well, anything to say for yourself? I am anything but scared of facing a mortal such as yourself. Well, you are certainly cuter than I expected. Excuse me? Cute is not a word I would use to describe myself. Kittens are cute. Puppies are cute. I am not cute. Devilishly handsome, immaculate, gorgeous. Simply use your eyes and you'll see for yourself. Someone seems to be very sure of himself. Obviously. I really was just picturing jet black hair, though. Is it usually black? Do you bleach it or something? Why would I waste my time doing that? So that's all natural. Of course. Don't apply human logic to that which you don't understand. Or can you not help yourself? Perhaps your eyes cannot leave me. Well, you are cute. I am not cute. You are incorrect. Well, you aren't exactly Reaper-like, are you? Let me rephrase. You don't look like a Grim Reaper at all. Excuse me? You are just a normal dude. How many times do I have to tell you that you're the Grim Reaper? Thing is, I don't believe you. Why are you acting so surprised? Of course I'm not going to believe you. I'm simply surprised that you could be so naive. I am the Grim Reaper, in charge of ferrying souls to their rightful afterlife. You're still saying it, really? Are you trying to make me laugh? I'm not really interested in being whisked off into the afterlife, or whatever you're offering. Nor am I interested in entertaining your strange fantasy. You are truly insufferable. I am here for the sole purpose of harvesting your soul. Your opinion on the matter hardly matters to me. Think what you want about me and my role. It changes nothing. Just a quick question. Aren't people meant to be, dead? For the Reaper to come after them. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Great, now I completely understand. Don't look at me like that. It's not like I chose this fate for you. I'm just here to do the dirty work, unfortunately. Don't shoot the messenger and all that. Oh, these are my bedroom eyes. Bedroom eyes? Is that what you call that? Stop wiggling your eyebrows. You're just embarrassing yourself. I don't see how those are supposed to be bedroom eyes. Come on. Are you serious? Can't you see my longing gaze? Did you just scoff at me? You longingly gaze into your death? A soul after my own heart, it seems. That is not where I thought this was going. I don't plan to die anytime soon. Sorry. What did I do wrong in my past life to get stuck with you? I heard that. You were supposed to. I didn't whisper it, did I? Whatever. More like I'm stuck with you anyway. You and your weird-ass typing. Why do you type like that anyway? What is weird-ass about my typing? Wait, it's not on purpose. Explain yourself. The capital letters. Yes, I know what capital letters are. I am not brainless like yourself. I was using them, was I not? Yeah, that's the thing. You use them too often. Way too often. What are you talking about, mortal? You were using them on every single word. You're really not supposed to do that. I do not type correctly. Not correctly at all. How embarrassing. I do not type correctly. What? What did you hang up for? Hello? Come on, I was finally having fun. Why'd you leave the call? There is no particular reason. None whatsoever. I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything, but... That's wrong too. Well, if you have nothing to say, guess I'll head to bed. Okay, that's kinda cute. Shut up. The way I type is unimportant to the matter at hand. Just hand over the soul so we can be done with this. I thought we were moving past the whole soul thing. No, mortal. There is no moving on until the deed is done. And like I said, I don't believe you. This has been amusing, but... the Grim Reaper isn't real. It's a myth. Do I look like a myth to you? Honestly, you do a little. But the Grim Reaper isn't real. And I'm telling you, I'm quite literally... Yeah, okay, I get it. I feel like we'll keep going in circles at this rate, so... How about a bet? A bet? Or maybe more like a deal. You have my attention. Continue. So if what you claim is true, then you should have no problem taking a soul, right? Correct? I have taken many souls. I'll allow you a free pass to my soul. Oh, intriguing. If you can take it. I'll let you, and I'll only put up a small fight. Just a little one, I promise. And take it I shall. We will see about that. I'll give you a week. That should be no problem for the Grim Reaper, no? A week? You shouldn't underestimate me. I need only a day, an hour. Oh? If you only need a day, why did you bother with all this? Are you perhaps struggling? Fine. A week it shall be. I am honor-bound by my very soul to accept the outcome of such a deal. And I am, not honor-bound by you, but you can trust me. That remains to be seen. But if you can't, what do you ask for? Your hand in marriage. My what? Why the hell would you want that? Do you own the house you're in? Yes? So you've got a secure job, your own place, and you're handsome. Yes, I guess so. Husband material, I think. I'm kidding. How about your soul instead? Then it's an even bet. That seems fair. Scared? Ha! Mortal, I am scared of nothing. Except for typing incorrectly. Ahem. I agree to your deal. If I cannot take your soul in the next week, then my soul shall belong to you. Out of interest, what do you plan to do with it? I haven't decided yet. I suppose it's of little consequence. You won't be getting it. You don't know that. Are you really that dim? Of course I do. You have no hope. Perhaps you should save us all some time and give up already. Ha! You wish it was that easy. I'll win for sure. Keep telling yourself that, mortal. Your soul will be my ultimate prize. It will yield itself to me, and it will be beautiful. That's kinda morbid. Taking a soul is never morbid. So, say you do win. Will we make a special date of it? What? Well, if it's going to be beautiful. We could start the night with a movie. Some wine. It's not a date. Damn, that's a shame. Anyway, as fun as this is, it's getting kinda late. We can't all waste our time messaging random people on the internet. This would have taken much less time if you had done as you were told. Done as I was told, yes. People usually do what I tell them to do. Somehow I doubt that. Next time, be a little more cooperative. My, you're very forward, aren't you? What are you going to order me to do next? And if I asked you to hand over your soul again? No chance, sorry. I'm sure you can come up with something more interesting to ask for. Is this more of your so-called flirting? It is lacking. Guess I'll just store away the Grim Reaper likes to order people around for a later time. Mortal, you know nothing about me, and it shall stay that way. I know you're a self-proclaimed Grim Reaper. Doesn't that count? I am the Reaper, and that is all you will find out. We'll see about that. No, we will not. You know what? Mortal, you are dismissed. Dismissed? Do you not understand the word? You can go, please. Oh, but I was having so much fun. Yes, I usually have that effect on people. But it is time for you to get your due rest. Whoa, you're acting like you care. You'll need your rest, else our competition won't be as fun. You can just say sleep well, you know. Good night, little Reaper. Sleep well, Lion. Hey, wait a second. How did you know my name? How indeed. I never told you. Wow, I wonder how exactly I could have known then. It's not like I have a big list sitting in front of me with your name circled at the bottom. Oh, you circled it? Good night. Night. Sleep well, Grimmy. Oh, wait. Can I change my username? Why? I just want to. Yes, I suppose you can. Wow. Easier to convince than I expected. Did you want me to say no or something? What about my picture? You're a needy little thing, aren't you? Just for you. Fine, I have turned on the feature for you. And last time we did a pumpkin. We'll do this thing this time. This little guy right here. Thanks, Grimmy. Night-night. You can click your little picture to change it whenever now. Yes, I work that quickly. You may be impressed. Enjoy. Night. Alright. That is day 1. I'm going to cut things off here for tonight, as that is all the time that I have. Sorry for the few mess-ups I may have done while reading over the dialogue here. But I'm glad to be back hanging out with our little Grim Reaper. I'm sure he and I will have yet again another good time, and I hope you all have a good time with us. That being said, if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a like, leave a comment, maybe even subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. So have a good night.